Hi, welcome to another junior number video. We're stepping into decimal multiplication now, and we're going to show you techniques that you can use if you can't or not allowed to use a calculator. So here's one strategy to multiply decimals. There are others, but here's the one I like. Multiply the two decimals together without any decimal places. Then the number of digits after the decimal point in the answer is the same as the sum of the number of digits after the decimal point and the numbers being multiplied. That probably doesn't make a lot of sense, so let's get straight into an example and start showing you how to use the strategy. Right, example 1, we're going to take 1.2 and multiply it by 0.9. So what we're going to do is just forget about the decimal points. 1.2 times 0.9 will become 12 times 09, or 12 times 9. So 12 times 9. Now we're just got to multiply 12 times 9. You need to have a strategy up your sleeve to know what 12 times 9 is. The answer is 108. So now that we know 108 is the answer, let's count up how many decimal points are after in the original problem. And it was 1 for the first number. 1.2 had one number after the decimal point, and 0.9 also had one number after the decimal point. So there's a total of 2 numbers after the decimal point. So when we go to write down my answer, there must be 2 numbers. These 2 numbers have to be after the decimal point. So my answer is going to be 1.08. Right, let's try a second example. 37 times 0.4. So again, we're just going to ignore the decimals and go 37 times 4. Now again, you need a strategy up your sleeve to do 37 times 4. 37 times 4 gives me 148. Now, looking at my original question, there's no decimal points in 37, but in the second number, there's one digit after the decimal point. So if there's one digit after the decimal point in my answer, there must be one digit, which is this 8. So we're going to have to write my answer as 14.8. Right, let's look at number 3. How would I go 0.25 times 0.3? Well, again, ignore the decimal points and just go 25 times 3. 25 times 3, use whatever strategy you need to go 25 times 3, and you should get 75. Now we go back to the problem and we say, look, in the first number, 0.25, there are 2 numbers after the decimal point. In 0.3, there's one number. So altogether, there are 3 numbers after the decimal point. Well, 3 numbers after the decimal point means these 2 plus 1 more has to be after the decimal point. Now, what do I mean by 1 more? I'm going to put a 0 in there as my extra number, the 1 more, and I'm going to make it as 0.075. 3 numbers after the decimal point. All right, hey, that's us, and thank you so much for watching.